Don't not. PortaPlay. Gerda and Flame in the Winter. The other PortaPlay game productions of PortaPlay gaming. Good day people, my name is Gerda and welcome to Gerda, a Flame in the Winter, or sit right, Gerda, a Flame in the Winter. This game takes place in Denmark. Just a little info. In World War II, just need to make sure. Hopefully, not any of the sound is. Wait. Wow, you can even have the game on Danish. Nope. Maybe I should do that. That means like, what's it called? Can I even show that? A swastika. Can I even show that on YouTube? I'll check. I'll be right back. There are other videos with them, so if I could, my videos get removed, striked, anything, I have a valid, what's it called again? But yeah, the art style, the music already amazing. I wanna know which town we're in. Is it? Wow. Yep, that's Danish. December 1939.
Just som den gang jeg traf den, fylder glæden mit sind. Du træt, trist og tvær, rejs mod dem, som du har kær. Der skal vor kolde hjerter
That's me. This station looks the same as ever. I wonder how much the town has changed since I was here last time. Anders, Gerda. Anders. It's not Anders like they say in the game, because that's wrong. In Danish it's Anders and Gerda. But I in love. Dialog choices, you can select an option, clicking it or pressing. Nope. Hey, I can't believe you're finally home. How was your journey? It was all right. There were quite a few people on the trains, so I had to stand up most of the way. I suppose everyone is hurrying home for Christmas. I would surprise cheer you up. Would a surprise cheer you up? A surprise? Let's call it an early Christmas present. But first, guess which hand it's in. Left one. And the lady is correct. I was unsure, but normally, because most people are right-handed, they would pick the right hand. It's unless of course he's left-handed, but it's a scarf. Do you like it? I wasn't sure if... Ah, it's lovely, thank you. Or should I speak in so lovely fact in that I am going to put it on right this instant. I'm not going to talk like that. Old voice. How do I look? Like a force to be reckoned with. Ah, Mauschen. Oh my god, I'm not even finished my German. Mauschen. There you are. Papa, hi. I'm sorry I wasn't here to help you get off the train. I had to assist some passengers on the other platform. Ah, Herr Klein. It's good to see you. Hello, Anders. Likewise. Papa, do you notice anything different about me? Different? Well, now let's see. Did you, did you do something with your hair? You're getting close. Well then, what's this new scarf you're wearing? Yes, Anders gave it to me just now. Well, it looks mighty fine on you, Mauschen. Do you think your mother would like a scarf like that? I'm sure she'd love it. How is she, by the way? I assume she turned the house upside down because we're coming for dinner. Ah yes, she's practically chased me out of her broom. Out with her broom. So I took an early shift at the station, the way I could also be here when you arrived. I thought I suppose this young man here beat me to it. Now let me take your suitcase, dear. No, allow me. Ooh. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there's really no need. I don't mind carrying it on my own. Nonsense. We can't let you do that. What kind of gentleman would we be? Not to mention how it would look to everyone else. I have to agree. Darling, you have had quite a journey. Please allow us to do this for you. Alright, go ahead, Anders. The level of confidence a person has in you, trust affects you can persuade the person to do. During conversation, the right side of the screen will show changes to trust of people you're speaking to. Oh shit. What the fuck are these? Compassion, insight, wit. Danes, Germans. What? I'm on it. But trust can be gained and lost, even in the same conversation. Gaining trust of one person can sometimes come at the cost of another's. Heave ho, off we go. Papa looks a bit hurt. Try to cheer him up. Chance roll. Some choices have an uncertain outcome and depend on chance roll. Chance roll. A successful chance roll will yield positivity outcome. Failing a challenge roll gives you unexpected negative outcome, but it still moves the story forwards. Oh, Papa, please don't be upset. I didn't want you to carry my heavy suitcase. Oh, you're right. Your old man just had a hard time letting go of his little girl. Well, you'll be happy to know that she's staying right here in Tinglev. Is that a real town? Have I been there before? I got to come visit. That I will, Mauschen. That I will. Now I can't keep the young man waiting for too long. Now we can. Oish. Reading this in Danish. Everyone ready to go? Moin there, Herr Klein. Taking off today. Taking off with it. His face. That's not nice. Indeed. I'm celebrating my daughter's return from the big city. Which bits? That's right. The young lady here is officially a nurse now. I hear rumors about the wedding, about wedding bells too. I suppose there was no need for the education after all, eh? Actually, I'm going to help out at the Dr. Lindholm's clinic. I see how very modern. Herr Klein, will we be seeing you at the party? Well, it is Thursday. Certainly, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Splendid. We'll leave you to it then. Sure is. Are you member of the party now, Papa? I am. Your Uncle Klaus persuaded me to join last week. But why? They think a real chance of moving the border further north. But what about Mom? What did she say to it? Your mother is still getting used to the idea, but she'll come around. With all due respect, Herr Klein, how can you support a party that endorses Nazi values? Those values are not why I joined. The party is offering a real chance to get our land back. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to disagree. We might only be 10 kilometers from the German border. Which town is 10 kilometers from the German border? Oh, I'm not that good at geography. But let's check. Tinglev is a part of Sønderjylland. South, no. Sønder is east, no? Yeah. East Jutland. And Sønderjylland is a part of Denmark. Listen here, young man, you're not old enough to know the history of this area. Oh no, it's just getting heated. Let's try to understand. Cause we also have present trusted characters as your items knowledge and other stats can also affect the change rolls. Pepper has been alive longer than us. He remembers a time when this area was German. How would you feel if culture was slowly taken away? Well, I guess I won't have to wait for long to find out. Not if your father and the rest of his party get in their way. Fuck! The level of affinity you have with faction and the people who belong to it, how well you understand them and their spirit. During conversations, the right of the screen will show changes to your relation with different factions. Well, I suppose we will have to disagree on the matter, son. Listen, it's not spoil the Christmas piece. The news about the war in the rest of Europe is bad enough as it is. How about we go home and enjoy the delicious dinner Mom prepared for us? You're right, dear. There's no use in arguing about this. Besides, the war is far away. It'll never reach us here. This is Denmark, after all. That's a lie. If I remember correctly, Denmark surrendered.
But war did come.
Ah.
Only a few months later, on April 9th, 1940, German forces crossed the Danish border. In towns like ours, German only a generation before, the occupiers were received warmly, in other towns with hostility. Within 2 hours, the government capitulated. Within 4, the fighting stopped.
YouTube, if you're seeing this,
The king gave a
don't.
speech,
Ah,
urging calm and
is that
cooperation
Christian Frederick
to
or
avoid needless bloodshed.
Denmark's soldiers and Denmark's
For
people?
years, life moved along normally, if a bit uncertain. And some of us delayed our lives, waiting for the war to end. Only a few upstarts, mostly communists and young students, made trouble for the Germans, with limited public support. But then, in 1943, the winds of war blew in from the east, and German supremacy no longer seemed assured. Then more Danes began to rise up, and the occupation became more violent. The Germans disbanded the Danish military took over our police, and began shooting those who rose against them.
Ow.
But neither side had clean hands. The resistance executed informants, snitchers, and collaborators. Danes fought against Danes. Even in our little rural hamlet, the soldiers came. The Gestapo came. The war bared its bloody fangs. Abroad, German lines were collapsing, their forces folding under Allied advance. But our town was a powder keg, ready to explode.
Ah, shit.
We knew the war would be over soon. We only had to keep our heads down a little longer.
Yeah, 2 years. That's not a little, that's a lot. Wow. Wow. Is that actually showing me how long it takes to load? It is. Wow. Ah. February 1945. This is in the the war ended around Christmas. What? Ow! What's going on? Sorry. Just stumbling my way through an early morning. I didn't mean to wake you up, dear. What time is it? Goodness gracious, it's only 4. What on earth are you doing up this early? Peter promised a customer we'd had to repair his car before lunch. Can't afford to lose any customers. But couldn't you keep your wife warm a little longer? It's freezing in here. You know I'd love to, but that customer is going to be really cranky if we don't get his car fixed in time. No, don't get up. I've left you some breakfast. Have a lovely day, darling. I'll make sure to feed the chickens before I leave. You forgot to... Oh, wow, holy shit. Wait. Oh, I'll never get back to sleep. Might as well see what's about the breakfast. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, my finger's starting to cramp because I haven't been able to play. Wait, what? What? No! I can do that. I don't want to do that. I played very little nightmares. I don't want to. Points of interest. To interact with any points of interest, simply click on it. You can also move closer until it becomes highlighted and then press space. Ah. Letter from Mom. She used a nice paper. Mom has been sending me letters every week since she moved to Copenhagen. Can't stop myself from wondering, would she have moved if Papa hadn't joined the party? Door handle is worn with use, which means I can't go just I should tidy up the house and make something to eat. Numbers. Remind us, please. While exploring, click on Gerda or press G to remind of your current goal. Ah. A hearty way to start the day. Ah, Anders prepared some porridge for me. Anders. But the stove has gone out. I need to find something to like this. Some options have locked unless you have the right item knowledge to relation of trust level. I think the matches are in the living room. Handy in these dark times. Ah, here we are. Anything else? No, I can go outside. What do we have here? Mother gave it to me. Keep all my notes in here. My journal, how did I get all the way out here? Open your diary by clicking the top icon and the top left corner by pressing tab. No? I don't want to read the history. Holy shit, that's a lot. Oh, cold winter air is seeping in through the cracks. I can probably start the day without breakfast. No, what did you say? I forgot. I should check what answers I left for me in the kitchen. Hardy way to start the day. And it's light stove. If you choose an option that requires a certain item, the item is usually consumed in the process. There we go. There's a bit of sugar. Edit now. The sugar dissolves better this way. I can tidy up a little while wait. This place is getting messy. Progress bar. Something you need to act quickly or carefully. A progress bar will appear in the top right corner. Your bar increases when you interact with environment and talk with people. When the bar fills up, some opportunities might close. Shit. Christmas decorations have been sitting here since New Year's. Christmas was over a month ago. I should put this away later. So tidy up the house and then make something to eat. What? Chip, but holding up well. We should clean the table when we're done eating. The pot should be done boiling. I'll not let it. We'll tidy up the house. Just have a house. A hard way to start the day. Interact. Looks good. Now we just have to let it cool off. Just shouldn't take long in the sweater. While I wait, I'll see if anyone has left yet. I didn't get to say proper goodbye. Perhaps they're still feeding the chickens. Warm porridge on a cold winter day is certainly not a bad way to say it to start the morning. Oh, Anders forgot his coat. He must be freezing. I hope I can still catch him. Ooh. Front door. Cold winter. No. 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 I tried. Mouthful and rags. What's this? There's something in the inner pocket. It's a ration stamp. Anders must have forgotten to give it to me. I'll make for a good excuse to visit the market after work today. Front door, the cold winter is seeping through the cracks. Give me a second. My fingers are cramping. Stop. You're not supposed to be cramping when I'm playing video games. I can't feel my finger. Oh Tannenbaum, I swivel the thy branches. Christmas tree. Why should we should chop up this for firewood? It's frozen. Until we chip off the ice. Wait, there's something else I can do. Anders, give me a second. I don't want to head out just yet. So no, there's nothing else. I could go behind the house. Chickens have got him surrounded. Oh, you didn't need to get up. Consequences. Sometimes people react to you based on your previous actions or on past events. You can recognize this on small text on top of rights. The speed bubble. Did you at least find the porridge I left for you? I did, thank you. It's just cooling off now. I couldn't sleep. Are you worrying about the chickens again? I'm just afraid it's too cold out here for them. They'll be warm enough, but will you? You left this inside, silly. Journal updates. When you get or lose something important, a pop-up in the top left corner of the screen is displayed. You'll click and get more information in your journal. Oh, thank you, dear. That's better. I don't know what I was thinking. Listen, Gerda. Ah, that must be the boys. I just need to wrap up here. Could you let them know I'll be along in a minute? Peter and Torben came to pick up Anders. Those are also bickering and smoking. You too. Kibo. Good morning, boys. Why the fuel detail? Morning, Gerda. Torben's giving us a lift today. Those damn Germans suspended my license. Some old crap about fuel shortages is ridiculous. Oh my god, it's right. Don't forget, Gerda is half German, Peter. Peter? Well, I didn't mean it like that. I was only talking about the blasted Nazis. I have justified my license every single week now. It certainly can't be overzealous. Changing will... Listen. With factions change for something in support or against them if no one from that faction is present. I'll say the sooner they're out of here the better. I wouldn't be too loud about that. You know who's listening these days. You don't know. You never know. Fuck off. They'll hardly care about the gossip of a nurse and a mechanic. That's what you think. I need a smoke. Peter, lend me a light, will you? It's the least you could do since I'm driving you around all morning. What happened to your sense of the Danish generosity? I can't afford to be generous. Give me a light. I'm going to run out of matches. Here I have a light. Sometimes you must risk and reward. Sometimes you must be choosing an uncertain chance roll with the potential to yield high gains or an option with conditions that can cause you stats or items, but ensures a positive effect, or an option with no cost but a more or net neutral outcome. Thanks, Gerda. See, that's a real pal. Oh, stuff it, Torben. That wasn't something you said. Good morning, fellas. That's what Gerda said, but I'm not sure that qualifies as a morning yet. Shaping up to be a long day. Let's get started then. I'll drop off the auto shop in the way to the market. I'm heading to the market after work. Maybe we'll run into each other, Torben. I've got a ration stamp or two to spend. You fellas get in the car. I'd like to say goodbye to my wife. Why are you walking away? Oh, you're not that long. It's going to be a long day at the shop. Well, perhaps I'll pick you up something nice at the market then. You're all sweet. I have my moments. Must be the cold. Now get inside before you catch something. Have a good day, sweetheart. Yeah. Gerda? Yes? Love you, sweetie. Love you too, silly. My finger is fucking... I can't feel it. It's so fucking hard to... I can still move it. It feels like it isn't there. Oh, my life. Oh, what the fuck?
When the war came to Denmark, we were not forced out of our homes, and soldiers did not point their guns at us, but scarcity made itself known. Our lives became more muted, and our indulgences became more and more modest, until a pinch of sugar became a luxury. Still, we had a livelihood, and the simple pleasures of life remained to us, perhaps painted stronger than ever before.
I'm glad I don't have to read these. Choose how you feel about this one. Mentally energy will be charged depending on your choice. Mental energy can be spent to overcome difficult situations. On to Princess Figure came into luxury. Still had the livelihood and the simple person surviving to us. Perhaps painting stronger than ever before. I knew it had been harder on those abroad, but it was difficult to feel the impact from comfort, of course, he heard. Nazis had arrived under the guise of friendship, but it didn't take generous to see how fragile the mask was. I could not bring myself to care about the wider war. I only wanted to keep my head down until it was over. That was the safest path. Nazis had arrived under the guise of friendship, but it didn't take itineraries to see how fragile the mask was. Shit, I don't know if this is... what are they called? The people fighting back, or not the Nazis.
I couldn't bring myself to care about the wider war. I only wanted to keep my head down until it was over. That was the safest path.
Inside. Holy shit. Wait, this is actually a real town. A real place. The game saves whenever you enter the map screen. Friday, February 2nd, 1945, 9 AM. What does this mean?
I'm a little earlier than usual, but I'm sure
Clinic.
the doctor won't mind. There are always patients who come knocking as soon as the cock crows.
I know you mean the bird, but you could also just not say cock. I have a game planned for after this and 2 other games. Longest game. I don't even have to say more, just longest game. Let's see if the doctor has opened up the clinic yet. There's not a day at work. It's a bit rusty, but otherwise in good condition. I suppose it's a bit risky to leave it here unattended. On the other hand, this is Tinglev. This is Denmark. They leave stuff out in the street. I should know. I see Papa is part of the street patrol today. I haven't talked to him in a while, but his German army, I could go say hello, but it might draw some unwanted attention. What? What unwanted attention? My father, a German station worker, volunteer for the local military. Good morning, Papa. Oh, good morning, Martian. You sure are up about early in the day. You remember Private Mayer and Corporal Betzner, right? The 2 soldiers gazed expectantly at me. Greet them politely. I'm forcing on my best smile. Yeah, yes, pleased to meet you. The pleasure is all out, Frau Larsen. Your father tells us that you work as a nurse. It's wonderful to see a young lady such as yourself taking on such a worthy trade. Tell me, Frau Larsen, will we have the pleasure of? A woman passes on the street, and here I'm talking to the German soldiers. Soldiers' words becomes muffled. The woman shoots me a look of contempt. Got it, dear. Are you quite alright? I should go. Shit. But Martian. I said I'm late for work. I'll see you at Papa. Gentleman. What? I keep fucking up. I lost the German. Danish. Fuck. I'm becoming a Nazi. The front of the doctor's clinic open. It's locked. Of course, the doctor must still be waking up. I really wish he would give me a spare key. I can go around the alley and try the back door. My fingers are cramping. I've said that. Ooh, cat. Okay. Gotta let them come to you. Wow. Someone clipped a pair of woolen socks hanging on the clothesline. The socks are hanging on the wire, still stiff as 2 balls. Ew. Harald must have tried to do his laundry on his own. Stop coming into socks. The back entrance to this doctor's clinic. Finally. Knock on the door. I hear swearing coming from inside. Oh fucking shit! Oh, no one's opening. Well, I might as well try the handle. Oh, it's open. Hello, Harald. Harald is fiddling with the lock to his private residence. God damn it, you stupid fucking thing. Good morning, Doctor. Ah! Gerda, for heaven's sake. Why are you trying to give me a heart attack? Haven't you heard of knocking? I didn't mean to scare you. I suppose it's my own fault. I knocked! I need to look up properly or all sorts of German riffraff can barge in. Of course I don't mean you, Gerda. Just need to check on the supplies list in the depot. Could you please unlock the front door? What if I don't want to? I had better change out of these clothes first. Holy shit, here we go. Now time to open the first door. I am a nurse. This door is locked. So the walking cane is leaning against the wall. Harald is using this cane more and more. I suppose he is getting on the ears. Points of interest. Some points of interest are marked with an exclamation mark. Those are essential to move the story forward, but exploring the others may yield valuable items and information. This is the issue of Heimdall. Let's see. It's here the group of Danish resistance members in the northern Jutland. I hate the word Jutland, it's not even close to the real. Northern Jutland. He's been captured by the Gestapo. They were trying to retrieve weapons from an army depot. There's a photograph of the group members. Oh, but they look so young, they are nothing but boys. The poor thing is practically coming apart as it seems. This poor thing has been here for ages. I lost an eye, something is coming out in place. I could take it home and fix it a little bit. How much can I carry? It's pinned to the kitchen door with a bit of tape. Mr. Thompson, please no more beans. I detest them. Hal, pig eater. Beans. The front entrance to the doctor's clinic. Ah, good morning, Pastor. Jacob. Ah, dear child. would that I could share in your euphemism? Alas, the devil has his crooked hands upon me. I have been stricken with a terrible, most woeful illness. I fear that my time on this earthly plane is coming to an end. Oh, our dear pastors had a flair for the dramatic mental entities. How many achievements am I going to get in the next 30 seconds? You can spend your wit and insight and compassion to overcome some challenges, to get possible outcomes or bypass some risky change rules. Still, he doesn't look too well. Feel his temperature. May I? Oh, you are too kind. A true Florence Nightingale. You don't seem too warm. I better get you inside anyway. The doctor will be with you in just a minute. Ah, there you are. Ah, Jacob, what an enlightenment. Are we treating this time? I thought it's... Ah, good lord, man. You've certainly made your point. Let's have a proper look at you. Follow me. The doctor is examining the pastor. Say ah. Ah. Doctor, is there anything I can do? Would you go for some cough drops for a patient? Go immediately. Where? A pack of cough drops, half of it has been used. Where are they? Ah, here. I should return to Harold with these. Have some cough drops, doctor. Ah, I wonder. Might you perhaps have something a bit stronger? I remember that you have required something called a wonder drug. I mean, we have cocaine, we have marijuana, we have crack. Yeah. I don't think this series can be copyrighted. If it is, I am going to have a word with fucking YouTube or whoever made this game, because it's songs from a fucking long time ago. I've heard it might just be the thing to cure my afflictions. That penicillin is not for you. It's not for anyone. I received it as a sample from a colleague in Copenhagen. I aim to keep it as an object of study, nothing more. Besides, there's hardly enough for one person as it is. But what if my cough is... I said no, and this is final. Now quit pestering me about. Ah, doctor, Herr Doctor, Henrik. Fuck off, for God's sake. First the Germans invade our country, and now a tiny Nazi are invading my clinic. I'm convincing the boy... Did I just... Oh fuck. I'm convinced that boy has a valid reason for his presence. I don't give him a damn unless he's here to tell me that Denmark is finally free and him of his ilk. Hey, you can't talk to me like that. Do you know who my father is? Come to think of it, the boy does look familiar. I've seen him with the new chief Gestapo officer. You're Felix Stahl's son, right? Jacob lets out an audible gasp. I knew it! The boy puffs up like a proud hen. That's right. Bet you got treating me with such disrespect now. Henrik is Stahl's son. You should be careful around Henrik. His father is a Gestapo officer. I'm here to tell you that you might be wounded soldiers on the way. There are an explosion at the factory. Did you see anyone hurt? At least one. I saw my father's men carry him out. The more the merrier. I need to stretch my finger. What did you say, old man? Please calm down, Harry. For fuck's sake, I keep doing this. Don't tell me to calm down. The occupation has been going on for 5 years, and the Nazis can't even keep their own factories from burning. Talk about German efficiency. But don't take it out on the boy, it's not his fault. Yeah. It's a car approaching. It's them. Gerda, could you please follow him and see what the fuss is about? And cheating the local pastor and boy dressed in the Hitlerjugend uniform rushing into the clinic. He announced that a fire had broken out in Westergaard's factory. Wolfgang, hey, Herr Holz, what are you doing here? What's going on? Frau Lausen, we have an injured man. Please make room in the clinic. See, I told you. Henrik, you should be in school. But I was right. We'll talk about this later. Right now, we need to get this man inside the clinic. Lead the way, Frau Lausen. And now, see here. This is a private clinic, not a field hospital. Officer, we understand the urgency, but we can't have half German platoons showing up without notice. With all respect for Larsen, you're not giving orders here. This is an emergency. Please, you must treat him immediately, Herr Doctor. You can't just barge in. I'm already treating another patient. The mighty German army has its own medical facilities. Go there. Now, why didn't we think of that? There must be something about this tiny, poorly equipped clinic that just drew us in. Please help. Please, Reinhard. I don't need your help. Doctor, it'll take too long to reach our own hospital in this weather. We need a medical assistance at once. But please make it stop. duty is a time community, and one of its members waiting to be treated right now. That's right. We'd be neglected if a patient would treat if we treat your soldier. Wolfgang is gritting his teeth. More days, woo! Please, Herr Doctor, I'd prefer not forcing you to treat his man. God damn it, let's just get this over with before the poor man dies before us. Both Harold and I were... We have to treat a man, but the soldiers would not take no for an answer. What about the pastor? Tell him to come back later. He will die. The old pastor is fumbling with the buttons of his coat. What is all the commotion about? Are those German soldiers out there? One of them got injured in the explosion and the boy mentioned. We have to treat him. Understood. I shall take my leave then. I will pray for Almighty to mend my poor voice before Sunday. Here, take cough drops. They should keep you at least until summer service. Thank you, child. May you have a blessed day. He's glaring at the soldiers. Alright, bring the soldiers into the consultation. You there, boy, this is not for the children's eyes. Get lost. But Henrich, do as you're told. Let's see. This is worse than I thought. We must act quickly. Gerda, have some salve in the depot. In the bandages. Think some cabinet over there. I'll go search for the supplies. Bandages here. I should fetch Harold's salve and some bandages. Salve? Fuck. Where am I supposed to find salve? Depot. This is depot. Is it? Is this depot? Why is this man searching through a medical cabinet? Clank! He most knocked down a model of disinfectant. Something isn't right. Something isn't right here. Why is he sweating? It's freezing outside. What are you looking at? He's clutching a bottle of painkillers, and his pupils are dilated, despite the room being well lit. His eyes wander from me to the painkillers. It's just a few pills. I can't let my comrade out there suffer, can I? He smiles. He seems more relaxed with the pills in his hand. Take a few, but the rest. See, now everyone is happy, and your comrade doesn't need to know. No, he's an addict. Just some packets nearly in a row. Some salve left. Doctor! The old doctor is examining the soldier. Why did I walk up? Have you... I've got what you asked for. Ha! Thank you, Frauhausen. Please do what... For fuck's sake! I should have lied! So let's give him the painkillers you took from the depot. He's staring at me, but he's not saying anything. What are you doing with those pills, Soldat Reinhardt? She said, we will discuss this later now. Private, hand over the pills. The soldier seems furious, but he hands over the pills. We managed to treat the medicated soldier without too much trouble. Well, we've done what we can. Is it serious? Well, he's not going to win any beauty contest. He has a fucking bullet mark, but the burns are mostly cosmetic. He'll be fine. Wolfgang looks relieved. Herr Dr. Frau Larsen, thank you for your help. We'll take our leave now. Heil Hitler. I shouldn't say that. If you hear this, he said that, not me. Well, ow, what a morning. He looks tired and worried. It's rough. But that's just the way things are now. We are in the middle of a war after all. Oh, so I'm not just supposed to accept it when I return pills. That sneaky brute was trying to steal our supplies. And that Nazi boy trying to boss me around. What a disgrace. They act all nice and civilized until they are once caught in the fire. But don't forget about all the people they burn alive. And don't forget I'm half German. My father is volunteering for the German army too. I could have been lying. It would have been him lying on this table. I suppose you're right. But it doesn't mean I need to feel good about it. Just hope we don't have any more drama today. I keep getting up the things I don't want to get up. I wanna be resistant, not fucking Nazi.
For all the talk of war and all the soldiers parading through the streets, it had been a long time since we felt the bloody sting of violence in our little Tinglev. Most days at the clinic consisted of the odd fever, a bout of indigestion, or perhaps a sprained wrist from a child playing in the snow. This was the first time I had ever treated someone for a violent ban, and a soldier at that.
Hope it would be the last. How many people would have to suffer before this war is finally over? If all the supplies that some invaded were injured in the defining days, at least they were thick-headed enough to take the blows.
It was hardly a surprise that some invading soldiers were injured by defiant Danes, but at least they were thick-headed enough to take the blows.
Friday, February 2nd, 1945, 3 p.m. What? What are two? What? Is this a...
I need a few things from the market. Perhaps Margaret will be there. I'm curious to know what she thinks of today's events. I wonder if anyone else was hurt in the explosion.
Nope, I don't want to help. That's their problem. If they get hurt in an explosion, that's their problem. I'm not going to help the German Nazis. German I will help. If they're not Nazis. Oh, in particular, there's one song in this game. One song. I just want to hear it. I don't even know if it's here. I wonder if it'll be... Oh, fuck. The wind is breaking down. I wonder if it'll be able to escape anything good. Bread and butter. Hope we find Margaret. Hope she's still around. Ah! Oh, Gerda. Margaret. Margaret. Margaret? Margaret? Oh, Gerda. Margaret. Glad I caught you here. I just couldn't just stay home. Not with everything that's been going on since this morning. Poor Violet dropped the poison when she heard. Now she's wandering the house armed with her duster, muttering curses over the government lack of control with radicalized Danish youth. Sounds like her. A smile flits across Margaret's face. She looks a bit ashamed of her own merriment. It sure does, doesn't it? But I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? You have heard, haven't you, about my father's factory? They're saying that somebody broke in and placed a bomb. Can you believe it? We should have do something. I know not everyone agrees with the way my father does his business, but sabotage? They just believe that nobody seems to have been seriously injured. Well, they brought up one of the soldiers into clinic. They did? Indeed, they did. Dr. Lindholm and I had to sweep in. Oh, Gerda. Call me fucking Gerda, not a fucking... That must have been horrifying. Was she alright? He'll live. If any soldiers are seeing worse, That's probably true, but I'm glad that he's alright nonetheless. Should I mention that was Wolfgang there? Wolfgang was there. He was. Is he alright? I didn't appreciate how he acted. He made the doctor and I feel quite uncomfortable. He had to chase out the poor pastor Jacob too. Well, I'm sure he didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. One of his men was injured, and well, the sooner this war comes to an end, the better. Everyone is angry, everything is short supply. I'll say the market looks practically gutted, and we are hoping to find something specific. Yes, I need some cinnamon of the cake I'm making to church this Sunday. Oh, is that remarkable honey cake of yours? It is, alright. Have the rest of the ingredients at home, but cinnamon isn't easy to come by. The grocer only cares about substitutes, and the poor one of that, and a very poor one at that. So I'm thinking that if this cake is perfectly spiced, we'll have to find some cinnamon elsewhere. Do you think you could require some cinnamon if you had a ration stamp? Perhaps. I mean, some people might be interested in trading for it. Though, from what I've heard from Peter, the smugglers around here are usually more interested in acquiring physical goods. But why do you ask? Well, you see, I happen to have one with me. A ration stamp, that is. Hold on. Doesn't your staff usually take care of the shopping? They do, but mark it. It was just lying on the kitchen out there on the kitchen counter. One of the maids must have forgotten it, so I took it. It was quite silly of me, wasn't it? I'm thinking that perhaps you'll know what to do with it. Thank you. I'll see what people are willing to trade. Do you mind if I come along? Of course not. But are you sure you want to be involved? It's not exactly legal. Oh, don't worry, I'll just be a fly on the wall. I'll stay safe at a safe distance and leaving the hankling to you. Alright, let's get to it then. A meat market and told her... My childhood friend. Those black market dealers are probably the only ones who will have what you're looking for. I wonder what kind of nefarious business they're up to. It's like a novel. Forgers, weapon smuggling, colluding with spies. Easter market. So you're right. You're probably just stealing the smuggled fish. Oh, he's wiping his hands nervously, looking at the lost lamb as he stands there in the street corner. Oh dear, Pastor Jacob. Oh God, my dear child, what can I do for you? Is something the matter? Are you feeling worse since this morning? Alas, I must admit there has been a potential increase in cough. But one must endure the hardship of life. Now tell me, how did the other patient fare after I took my leave? Oh, you mean the soldier? They still can't believe they forced us. Ah, but surely it's a part of your calling. I digress. The terrible incident at the factory has thrown the town into quite a state of confusion. Even I have been much affected. I had hoped an outing to the market would soothe me, but I few things left to peruse. Pastor seems to snap out of his malice and suddenly looks at me with curious eyes. Are you perhaps looking for something in particular, my child? Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on some cinnamon. I'm going to make a honey cake. Ah, for the church coffee on Sunday, how wonderful. The flock always makes short work of culinary contributions. But genuine cinnamon, it's quite rare to find these days, is it not? Alas, I fear those unscrupulous profiteers near the alley might be on your only work because at the wages of sin. Well, if they have what I need. Fuck, they have hoarded many effects, but they won't come cheap. I wish I could offer aid, but sadly I spent my last resting stamp only a month ago, and I'm full that I proves the wrong brand of coffee substitute, and I fear this beverage will only worsen my cough, thinking my throat, and render me quite voiceless before Sunday's sermon. Would rather have another rest saved. Sure. A mine except for the coffee. Well, we aren't supposed to trade in such fashions, but what's the harm? What do you do, Pastor? Oh, Miss Vestergaard. I heard about what happened at the factory. Terrible business. I know I witnessed the carnage firsthand. PortaPlay can attest to that. Yeah, well, yes, well, Miss Vestergaard and I really must get on the way. I'll see you on Sunday, Pastor. See, you got some coffee substitutes. I heard the black marketeer in the alley complaining about the furious first. Perhaps the coffee is just a thing for her. Him. Great detective work, Margaret. Me as detective. If only. What do we have here? There's nothing left but a few empty cartons. This cells looks like shadows of the former glory. Suddenly a far cry from how the market looked during Christmas. I mean, holy shit, that's a lot. She's about done packing her wares. Good morning, Miss Larson. You're a little later than usual, eh? But I'm afraid the good meat is all gone. Where did I run off to? You want an honest answer? Germany. They buy up half my stock each day and ship it down there to steal shortages. Even my liver paste is not on short supplies. Sorry. But I do have half a pound left. You interested? We still have some in the kitchen at home, but perhaps somebody else around here will want it. Perhaps later. Well, don't wait too long. It's not going to be here forever. This hair wild. This. Oh, for fuck's sake! Give me a second. Headphones came out. There's a strangled look on his face. Say, did you read the newspaper this morning? You know, I don't even bother reading the news these days. There's just one disaster after another. People dying like cattle, cities set on aflame, motherless children being buried in rubble. It's all too bloody here. Much. You're right about that. Still, them are saying that the Red Army has reached Crossdresden. Herwald takes a drag of his cigarette and scarves. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ah, Frau Lassen. Have you come to do your shopping at the market? I'm afraid things are a bit scarce these days. You make it sound like like there was much here to begin with. Not even a liver paste. All I got was a bar of soap. What am I What am I supposed to do with all that? Bathe in the snow? Might have something for you. Well, what have you got to trade? Let me get back to you. Nope. Liver pate is a type of meat spreading with very popular in Scandinavia. When served on rye bread, it consists of a mixture of chopped pork liver, lard, onions, flour, eggs, and spices, which is baked in tin and enjoyed either hot or cold. It's better hot, with bacon and mushrooms. I should get my syndicate for something. Oh, her eyes looks like the sight of books inside. Bookstore hadn't had anything new for a while. I got a reading material. It's about. I hope Hilda gets some new stock soon. This Frau Sommerfeld. She is regarding the children with stern but kind eyes. Ah, Now you boys go straight to Herr Ritz's house and deliver this package. If you're back here within the hour, I'll give you each you a shiny new one. You mean are you talking about the 25 or the 50? It's our version of Denmark's version of cents. Do you have a deal? Yes, Frau Sommerfeld. Pelle. Right off, you pop then. Oh, why if it isn't little Gerda. And Fraulein Vestergaard. What can I do for you girls? Nothing, just want to say hello. Well, I'd better head inside and short supply. Take care, you two. Okay. It's that the soldier who was trying to steal supplies to our clinic. Wonder why he's talking to that man. Probably trying to get his grubby hands on some more medications. Ugh. Pathetic. Ah! You again. On the late spending spree, are we? What are you doing here? Generous of you to inquire about the life of a mere soldier, but that's my own business, I'm afraid. I'll see you later, nursey. See you later. I sure hope not. Fucking dick, ass, bitch, ass. What remains of one. It seems somebody didn't like what this poster said. SB. So he checks his watch every so often. Do you need something, Fraulein? No, nothing. Oh. Me. She's tapping her foot impatiently. Her arms first folded across her chest. What's taking them so long in there? Hello, mate. Hello there, Gerda. Come to join the line? I have to warn you, all the good stuff is nearly gone today. Rations keep getting tidier. They set too much aside for the Germans down south. They need it here too. It's hardly not enough for us. I couldn't agree more. I have to go, but if not seeing you, of course you're welcome at the inn anytime. Okay. Miss Larsen, please. There's a queue. If you want to enter the shop, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, fuck off! Talk to you at least. A grocery clerk is surveying the line of people. Good day to you, Miss Larsen. If you are here to do some shopping, please step to the back of the queue. His name's Civilian. That's a weird name. Sorry, Fraulein. The street up ahead is closed off at the moment. You got the patrol coming through. A young man, his body is built like a house of bricks. Sorry, Fraulein. The streets up ahead. Patrol coming through. Okay. Now only I have to do this. I don't know why, but I simply just can't speak right today. He's leaning against the telephone pole, trying to do his best to look inconspicuous. What can I do for you, ma'am? I'd like to trade. What would you now? Well, seeing you seem like such an upstanding young lady, I might be willing to move some good around. Smugglers at the market. Some have set up shop in the market. What do you have in mind? Do you have any cinnamon? Ah, looking to spice up your baking, eh? Could be that I have some cinnamon for the right price. I've got painkillers. Damn, that's some valuable stuff. Where an upstanding citizen like you find these? Actually better than not to know you got a deal. Managed to get, yeah. Did you get what you needed? I did. Wonderful. I can have the famous cake on Sunday. Yes, everyone seems to love it. Well, it's certainly better than anything our cook bakes. Bless her heart. Did you use all of your stamps? Still have one left. Oh, why don't you check the grocery then? Though there doesn't seem to be any queue anymore. Perhaps you can find something else. No, I want liver beside. What? What's clearly spelling live people? There is no live people. Well done, surveillancing. No fucking one. All out of flour, I'm afraid. Thought I was under the counter stock. I might have something. Lifted a bottle of glowing. I'll just hang on to my ration step. I've done enough black marketing for one day. Shoot yourself. You shouldn't go around saying that. Oh, the market went better than expected. Looking forward to fireplace at home. It's been a long day. I'll be right saying getting late. I'm afraid I doesn't want it to be out about after that. Good thing I have a novel calling me. See you soon, Gerda. I was lovely running into you. I suppose it is getting late, but but the wares I bought are lying all in jumble inside my satchel. Better rearrange it before I have a bite. That still do it. What happened with the substitute? I have to head home. But what about my liver beside? Oh!
Before the war began, even the markets in Little Tinglev were filled with gadgets from abroad, strange and wonderful fruits, and all manner of comforts which we took for granted. And then, in a flash, we entered an era of scarcity, and the luxuries vanished. Tinglev's market hung on by a thread, and the weekly shopping became an exercise in strained optimism and bursts of culinary improvisation.
But we still have not. The same could not be said of starving German neighbors south of the border. Wanted to obtain occasionally luxury to make some moral compromise. I was willing to pay. It was wonder how many times ways of sale could be prepared. For though I suspect I have tried them all.
If I wanted to obtain the occasional luxury, I had to make some moral compromises. It was a price I was willing to pay.
Not going to have compassion with the Nazis. Maybe some, but not all. Friday, February 2nd, 1945. I think I'll end this episode off here. Goodbye and good night, people.